Hi everyone, this is a little recap of our Formula 44, the pranayam, the breathing techniques. We will just make a short video and capture all the four breathing techniques that we do every day. What we had said in the Formula 44, 1 hour of meditation, 2 rounds of walking, 3 rounds of pranayam, that is the breathing techniques, and 4 rounds of Surya Namaskar, that's the sun salutation. So when we say 3 rounds of pranayam, we could always do a little more. So let's say we learn the four key pranayam, the key breathing techniques. The chi breathing. In Chinese language, the prana is called the chi. First of all, let us understand what is pran. So pran is the life air. The life air is the one which sustains our life. If the life air stops flowing in the body is no longer alive. That is why they say his prana has exited. So the pran is the very life air. But is it the normal air and oxygen? No, it is more subtle. That is why it is a part of the subtle body. We have the gross body, the legs, the hands, the stomach, the face, which we see. That is the gross body made up of 5 elements: the earth, water, air, fire, and space. And there are 18 elements in the subtle body, the 5 working senses, the 5 knowledge senses, mind, intellect, and ego. Those are the 13 elements, and the 5 prana. So the prana also is divided into 5 different parts: pran, apan, udan, vyan, saman. Some are flowing upward, some are flowing, downward. So that is the prana. So we learnt what is prana, more subtle than oxygen. So when this life air is flowing in the body, and it is the very basis of our life, how important it is we can understand. So when we do breathing techniques, we are basically expanding this life air. So let's just begin the process how we carry out the 4 breathing techniques every day. So the first one we do is called Bhastrika. Bhastrika is the bellows breathing. Like we have this blacksmith, he has the bellows. He pulls the bellows up and down, and in the process, the airflow increases, and that increases the heat. Similarly, when we expand and contract our abdomen by breathing in and breathing out, we are doing bellows breathing. So you can sit in normal Sukhasana or Padmasana or Ardha Padmasana. Padmasana is the lotus pose or the half lotus. And how we do Bhastrika? We raise our hands and inhale. So while we raise our hands, we contract our abdomen. We fill up our abdomen with the air. Or in a better way to say, we fill up our lungs with the air, and in the process the abdomen expands. So let's do it. So when we raised our hands and when we inhale the air, we inhale the air, and that caused the filling of the lungs, and that caused the expansion of the abdomen. So that is the inhalation process. And exhalation is when we contract the abdomen and the air is exhaled. So the rule is, how much time we take in inhalation, the same time we should take in exhalation. So this is called the Bhastrika Pranayam, the bellows breathing. We should do it for about 10-15 times, 2 rounds. That's what we do every day in our 1-hour yoga session. The second breathing technique, let us learn, that is called Anulom Vilom, alternate nostril breathing. So alternate nostril breathing is like cleansing of the nervous system, of the nerves. So very, very important breathing technique. Anulom Vilom, alternate nostril breathing. So to do this, what we need to learn, place your 2 fingers here, the thumb on the right nostril and the ring finger on the left nostril, and then breathe in with both the nostrils. So again, put the 2 fingers here, index finger and the middle finger, the right nostril, thumb coming up there, and the left nostril, the ring finger coming up there. So when you begin, you inhale with both the nostrils, but now the alternate breathing will start. So you close the right, open the left is open, and you breathe out from the left. And then after you breathe out from the left, close the left nostril and breathe in from the right. Close the left nostril and breathe out from the right. And after the right exhalation, breathe in from the right and breathe out from the left. Very simple, just do the alteration. So let's begin. Only thing, when you begin, inhale from both the nostrils. So let's do it. So if I made some mistake in telling you the sequence, I think you can correct it yourself. Breathe in from the left, breathe out from the right, breathe in from the right, breathe out from the left. So we do it 15 times, 2 rounds. So this is the alternate nostril breathing. The third breathing technique is called Kapalbhati. Now there are several ways to do Kapalbhati. How I do it, I sit in Vajrasan, which is the thunderbolt pose. So I will show you what is the thunderbolt pose. The thunderbolt pose is this. So when you do thunderbolt pose, you can place your 2 fists on the navel and press it gently and sit with your spine straight, the face and the eyes and the head absolutely still and firm. And now what we do, we exhale forcefully and inhale in an automatic way. For example, so we are exhaling forcefully. And how? Imagine there is a candle before you with a burning flame and you are trying to blow it off with the air coming out from your nose. So this is Kapalbhati. Kapal means the forehead, Bhati means glow. This is a great exercise, breathing technique. And the name suggests that if we do this regularly and with the right methods, we can get a glow on our forehead. So that is Kapalbhati. We should do it about 2 rounds, 15 times. And with the help of your yoga teacher, you can also do it more or less depending on your physical state. And if you have some illnesses, you have to be cautious in doing all this. The disclaimer is that every yoga technique, you have to self-educate yourself about the contraindications. So be cautious if you suffer from certain illnesses, or do it very, very cautiously, slowly under the guidance of a teacher. And the last breathing technique for today's session will be the Brahmari. So how we do Brahmari? You take your thumb, place it in the earlobe, place the two fingers on your eyes and the ring finger on your nose. Close the earlobes, not fully, little bit open, the nose also a little bit open, and the eyes also partially open, and then take a deep inhalation. And while exhaling, you take out the air while exhaling in a bumblebee tone. So you sound how a bumblebee sounds, the humming sound. Let's do it. So this is the Brahmari Pranayam. The benefits of all the breathing techniques are incredibly high. The Patanjali Yoga Sutra talks so much about the benefits of pranayam, and Hatha Yoga Pradipika says that the benefits of pranayam are 20 times more than the benefits of the yogasanas. That means when you are doing all the asanas, the benefits are there, but the benefits of doing pranayam are 20 times more. And then that's the hierarchy: the body level, the mind level, the body level, the prana level, and the mind level. That's why when you do meditation, the benefits are even more. So that's a little recap on the pranayam techniques. And I'm learning all this courtesy Swami Mukundananda. He heads the JK Yoga, and he has brought out all this knowledge in a very simple and beautiful way. And it is through his grace that I'm able to explain these techniques. But the last most important thing is the state of mind. The mind has to be positive, the mind has to be divine, the mind has to be in a very, very transcendental, the positive frame. That will set the tone, that will lead the good flow of the prana, and that will lead to the wellness, the health of the body. So the mind is the most important, that affects the prana, and the prana affects the body. So we will talk about the meditation, which we have spoken so much in the Formula 21, that meditation is the most important part. And this is very logical. We are doing many exercises, we are doing pranayam, but if the mind is not at rest, in a positive frame, and how to make the mind positive, how to throw out the lust, greed, anger, jealousy, fear, frustrations, etc. Only when we can internalize the positivity. And those of us who believe in the existence of the Supreme, the best way is to contemplate and attach the mind to the divine. So that is the complete yoga, the connection of the individual consciousness with the Supreme Consciousness. So today we learnt about the pranayam techniques. I meant that the video should be shorter, but please forgive, the video has become long again. Thank you so much. See you in the next session.